Last thing I want to ask you about is best practices, specifically when you're documenting different treatment decisions and interactions with parents.
Well, as you know, Parker, in some highly contentious divorces, there are forensic experts, social workers, therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists that are hired sometimes by the courts to evaluate the kids and where they should live, and other times privately can be hired by one of the parents to do an evaluation and to go on the stand and say why the kids should live with them. So if there's a custody dispute, there are likely going to be mental health professionals involved in the court hearing that's going to happen. What you need to be very acutely aware of is that if you take a new patient that is in the midst of a divorce, and this is absolutely something that I recommend everyone do, there's a separate consent form that says you're coming to our clinic for treatment only. We will not be performing any type of forensic evaluation, nor will we ever release any treatment records to any court under any reason. Now, records can always be subpoenaed and you never know what can happen, but you can really fight to keep those private. And we get both parents to sign that to make sure that they know that we are not there to be the forensic expert to say who the kid should live with. That we're there to do what we think is best for the kid and to provide that treatment. Regardless of that, parents will try to do things like so along with that, part of that is there will never be phone calls that are not conference calls. There will never be emails that don't go to all parties involved. And there will never be any if there ever is, if you even send an email that your partner or soon to be ex-partner is not copied on, we will forward it and say with the reply to make sure everything is completely transparent, because you don't want to get in the habit of answering a private email to one of the other parents. Yeah, because it will create problems with thinking, oh, that clinician is taking the other parent's side, or why are they talking privately?
Right.
And
makes sense.
And we can give names of people who will do forensic evaluations, and I haven't done any forensic evaluations for custody. It is intense. You're going to have these are, children are the most loved thing in people's life, and you're going to go up there and say the children should live with parent X, and one parent is not going to be happy with you. And because of that, you charge extra money. You don't take insurance, and that money is well deserved. You're putting yourself in a stressful situation, and kudos to those people who do those evaluations and are willing to navigate that for the sake of the kids. But all communication among all parties, have both parents sign, this is not ever going to be used for forensic reasons. And then do your best to try to bring, if they're fighting over custody, they are not co-parenting well. So can you... Right. The real accomplishment and the best thing we can do for kids is somehow bring those parents together for the sake of the kid, on routines, on not bad-mouthing the other parent when they're not around. And it's nice when you have success there and actually even get people to drop those lawsuits is nice.